Hello, I'm Zoe and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to the shit show. Today, oh my god, I sound like Rick and Tanya Lalonde today. Oh my god, if you are from anywhere around Detroit, you'll understand. Oh my god. Today I'm going to be doing my latest book haul, which is basically every book that I've bought so far this year, or received, up until today, May 10th. I've got 40 books here, I think. I went a little bit overboard at the used bookstores back in March, I think it was. And I'm not upset about it. I had a great time. I spent not a lot of money and I got a lot of books. And I've received a few from publishers and then I bought some new ones. The kids are asleep. I've got my adult root beer and I want to go watch Modern Family. So I am not going to sit here for 13 years trying to figure out what the fuck these books are about.
You lied to me. You're a liar.
And I don't think anyone else wants to be here for that long either. But first, I need to clean my fucking glasses. They're so dirty. This is ridiculous. Anyways, I got my little spritzy. Hello. Who is this? Michael Kors. I almost said Marc Jacobs. I don't think I have Marc Jacobs glasses. My little Michael Kors. My ridiculously expensive prescription glasses that thankfully insurance covered most of. Because a bitch would like to see while she's driving and it's sunny. But I can't do that with these fucking things. I'm a fucking mess. It's fine. It's fine. Shout out to Juniper Books in Windsor. I got a lot of books there. The Goodwill bookstore. Did I go to Value Village this time? I don't think so. I don't think so. And also the Indigo in Lakeshore. And all of the publishers that have sent me things, which I will go through. But I finally got a whole bunch of books that I have been looking for. And I'm very, very excited. Which I will get started with as soon as my fucking glasses are clean. Holy shitballs. Let's turn this into a drinking game. Every time I don't know how to speak, or every time I don't know what the fuck words are, which is the same thing. Take a drink. Also, anytime I say something fucking stupid, I am not going to say every time I say fuck because we will have alcohol poisoning by the end of this video. And we don't want that. We do not condone alcohol poisoning. Okay. Anyways. First up, not those because I've got a bunch of those down there as well. This was not organized well. Who's surprised though? And those also have a bunch more over there. Some of these actually were in my May TBR. So if you haven't seen that, go watch that. It was a shit show. I did it all in one take. That is not happening this time because I already don't know how to speak. But it was chaos in the best possible way. Anyways, this first one was on there, As You Walk On by Julian Winters. It's about a boy named Theo. Yeah, this is the one with Theo. I have a lot of thoughts with the name Theo. I go through it in the TBR. Boy named Theo who his best friend is like, hey, you know what would be a great idea? You should propose to your crush at this girl's party. And Theo's like, bet. And I'm pretty sure that the crush is the best friend and the best friend doesn't react well. It's a little vague in the synopsis for obvious reasons. And then Theo's like, fuck me, this is the worst idea I've ever had. I'm gonna go dip to some bedroom and figure out what life is like with or without my so-called best friend. And while he's in this bedroom, a whole bunch of other people start showing up who are trying to escape who they are outside of the bedroom door. That almost got real weird. I almost said outside of the bedroom. That would have gone the way of weirdly kinky, and we don't want to be talking about teenagers like that. Not in this house. No thank you. A whole bunch of other people, a familiar acquaintance, a quiet outsider, an old friend, and a new flame. This sounds super cute, super wholesome. I read Right Where I Left You by Julian Winters last year. Fucking loved it. Top tier, 10 out of 10. Next up is The Jasad Air by Sarah Hashem, also on my May TBR. As soon as I finish my current... No, I can't do this on audio because this one comes out in July of this year, 2023. This was kindly sent to me by Orbit, so thank you so much for that. This one follows, what's her name? Starts with an S. Sylvia. She is thought to have died along with the rest of her family, the royal family, when they were massacred. But she escaped. She's the lone survivor, but nobody knows that she's alive, and she would really like to keep it that way. Also, magic was outlawed in this kingdom when her family were murdered, and she cannot use the magic. What the fuck am I saying? Yes, in a moment of anger, she reveals her magic and captures Aaron, possibly Aaron, the Nizal heir, who has tracked a group of Jasadi rebels to the village where Sylvia is staying. She uses magic, which is not good, and now she has to make a deal with her greatest enemy to save her life. What is the deal exactly? I already forget. If she helps him lure the rebels, she will escape persecution. But he doesn't know who she is. He just thinks that, oh no, this is a magic user. That's not allowed. But really, she's the surviving heir to this family that they don't want surviving. But apparently her secret isn't as hidden as she thinks. And then she's gonna have to choose between the life she wants and the one she left behind. The Scorched Kingdom is rising and it needs a queen. I should not be yelling, actually, because Carter's room is right up here and Noah's room is right up there. Those sweet little boys are both asleep. Next up is The Lies We Sing to the Sea. Very, very shiny book. Also on the May TBR. The second last one from here that's on this TBR. This is a retelling of the Odyssey. Words are hard. So here we have Odysseus and his queen Penelope, and every year they have to sacrifice 12 maidens to the noose. They have to hang 12 maidens because Poseidon said, this is the price that you have to pay because you guys did some stupid shit. That you hanged these 12 maids once upon a time and cast them into the depths. So now every year, as punishment, you need to do it again. The math ain't mathin', but whatever. I have not read the Odyssey in a very long time, so I actually fucking forget what the whole thing's about. I read the Iliad more times than the Odyssey. Actually, I think I have the Odyssey. Do I? I do. Right over there. I should read that before or after reading this. Leto is one of these maids that's supposed to be hanged, but she is saved. Or not. She might be actually dead, because death is not what she thought it would be. Did she actually die? Or was she saved? Or was she brought back? I don't know. Must read on. Instead, she awakens on a mysterious island and meets a girl with green eyes and the power to command the sea. A girl named Melantho, who says, one more death can stop 1,000. Kill the prince and save everybody else. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. And the last book that I bought this year. No. This one I did not buy. This one was sent to me by HarperCollins. Thank you very much. And this one was sent to me by Sourcebooks Fire. The next one on the May TBR, which comes out June 2023. This one I am so looking forward to. This one is The Shadow Sister by Lily Mead. A girl named Sutton goes missing. And her sister Casey is like, this is the worst fucking thing that could have happened. She's trying to help find her sister, but she is absolutely furious because she knows Sutton to be a fucking bitch who made her life miserable, but everybody's painting her as this angel figure who needs to be saved, needs to be found, because unfortunately, that is the only way that black girls, or half-black girls, will be taken seriously when they go missing. So this whole false narrative has to be painted. And Casey's like, fuck that noise. And then, out of nowhere, Sutton reappears. And Casey's like, I should be relieved, but I'm not, because that is not my sister. There is something wrong. There's something going on. She has no memory of anything. And she just sits and watches their fucking goldfish swim around and around and around and around for hours. And Casey's like, what the fuck is going on with the goldfish? I had a lot of questions about the goldfish during my May TBR, let's be honest. But the big thing is she doesn't remember anything about her old life before she went missing, including how she made Casey fucking miserable all the time. Sutton now is like, I don't know anything anymore. And Casey's like, what the fuck happened to you? The more she starts learning about Sutton's disappearance, the more questions she has, the more she's like, why is nobody talking about all the other girls that have gone missing around in the area? And again, what the fuck is going on with the goldfish? We have questions. Next up, oh, this one came today. Yeah. Dragonfall by L.R. Lamb, along with Shigidi, I think, and the brass head of Obalufon. I have not actually looked up how to say this. I should have done that before. But you know what? We're here now. Oh, I'll look it up. This one goes on sale May 2nd, so it just came out. And this one goes on sale August 8th. These were both kindly sent to me by Daw Books. Is it Daw? Is it D-A-W? I think it's Daw, but right now I can't think. So we're just gonna make it worse. Let's do Dragonfall first. These both sounded so good when I requested them. But right now, I can't remember shit. ADHD life, mom brain life, whatever. My memory is garbage. Oh my god, yes. Right away, this is coming back to me. Long ago, humans betrayed dragons, stealing their magic and banishing them to a dying world. Centuries later, their descendants worship dragons as gods. But the gods remember and they do not forgive. You know what? I want to say more about this, but my battery light is flashing. It is now 8:45. That's all I'm going to say about that one. Real dragons. Dragons perceived as gods. Gods are angry. The dragons are angry. That's all I need to know. Next up, this one. Ooh. This was this is what the thing right in the back here is what really got me about this one. Debut fantasy, a novel from an award-winning Nigerian author presenting a mythic tale of disgruntled gods, revenge, and a heist across two worlds. Not just a regular heist. A heist among gods across worlds. Okay? That's all. That's it. It's a nightmare god. He doesn't even have a body. He's just a tiny creature made of mud. And he encounters a succubus who says, hey, if you give up your godhood and join me as a companion, I'll remake you into a beautiful incubus. And he is like, yes. And that is probably a very bad decision for everybody involved. All around the world, they encounter old acquaintances. Acquaintances, rival gods, strange creatures, and manipulative magicians as they are drawn into a web of revenge, spirit business, and a supernatural heist at the British Museum. Take the shit back from the Brits. I support it. Okay, here we go. Let's blast through a million of these bitches at once. Because I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got 10 of them. One is upstairs in my room, on top of the wardrobe, that I forgot to bring down. Because I'm a dumb bitch. Anyways, I got 10 books. The Pretty Little Liars series. Oh my god. Which means that I have completed all of them. Not completed. I have completed the series by buying all of them. And I'm currently in the middle of reading them for a vlog that should be going up by the end of the month if I ever fucking finish reading these books. Will it happen? I don't know. I started reading them in March. Yep. It's May. And here I am still reading these same fucking books. I had already read the first 8 books. When I read them, as they were coming out, they were a complete series in 8 books. The copy I have of the 8th book says right on there, this is the last book. Just like the fucking Cassandra Clare ones. After City of Glass, it said the end of the trilogy, and now here we are 8 million books later. So can we trust anything that's written on jacket copy? No, we can't. Anyways, I digress. Anyways, that one we'll put to the side here. No, actually, none of these are in order. I have a paperback copy and a hardcover copy of Toxic. Fucking love this shade. I love that purple color. Vicious, which is the dramatic series finale. Allie's Pretty Little Lies, and also the other companion, Pretty Little Secrets, which is the one upstairs. Deadly, Crushed, Stunning, which is the one that I'm on, Burned, which is the next one, and Ruthless, which is the one I just finished. I've said it before, I'll say it again. If you don't know what Pretty Little Liars is about at this point in life, how? It's everywhere. If you are somehow blessed to never have heard about this series, follows 4 girls, Spencer, Allie. No! Fuck, why can I not do this? This is my TBR thing again. As well. That splashed me. I've got root beer all over me. Oh my god. It's on my face, it's in my hair. Curtis! Curtis, help me!
Are you on drugs?
No, not yet! I dropped my root beer and it splashed all over me.
You spilled it?
Yeah! Not much, but like it fucking splashed. Like crazy!
You're dumb.
Yes, I am dumb. Thank you. You knew that when you married me. I am. Just a pretty face, as it turns out. Anyways, Spencer, Emily, Hannah. What the fuck is her name? Aria, not Allie. Follows 4 girls who used to be really close. There was a 5th girl, Allie, but Allie went missing back at the end of 7th grade. grade 7, if you are not wrong and American. Allie goes missing, friendship group breaks up, but at the beginning of grade 11, they are brought back together because they start receiving notes from somebody named A. And A is threatening them, stalking them, generally trying to ruin their lives, and they have to come together to find out what the fuck is going on. Who is this person? Why are they doing this? And how do they get it to stop? Every 4 books is like a complete arc. So you could feasibly stop reading after book 4, if you wanted to read 5 to 8, whatever, 5, 6, 7, yeah. And then same thing, like yada, 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 all the way through. But things just keep getting fucking thrown at these girls. These poor girls are going through it. Anyways, next up, and it's really fucking entertaining, let's be honest. Oh my god! Yeah, I could uncross my legs and make this a lot easier for me, but will I do that? No. Next up are 4 books in the... These are all the same, yeah? What is this? The Bloodline series by Rochelle Mead, which is the spin-off to Vampire Academy, I believe. I've read the first Bloodlines book for my 1-star predictions vlog, which I cannot find all of the footage for, which is so fucking upsetting because that was such a great vlog. I did it so long ago. I had one of my biggest shocks ever. I'm gonna spoil the vlog because I don't know where the footage is. It's completely gone. I think I deleted it on accident. Zenith by Sasha Alsberg and Lindsay Cummings was probably the one that I was looking forward to the most for entertainment purposes because I had heard that the editing in that book was just so garbage, and that was going to be like a surefire 1-star book, but like entertaining, right? I think I gave it like 3 stars or something, and I'm like, did I just go into this with such low expectations that it was fantastic? Also, I listened to the audiobook. Maybe that helped? I don't know. But I also gave Bloodlines 3 stars, I think. 2 stars, 3 stars. It was enjoyable. But I didn't have any of the other books. And I found a bunch of them. I think I have the complete series now. If I do, I might read it. But I also might wait until I have all of the Vampire Academy books. And then binge the first series and then binge the second series. I don't know. And I don't even know what order these are in. Can we bring back numbers on the spines or somewhere on the cover for the order of a series? Please. Silver Shadows, The Fiery Heart, The Indigo Spell, which is hilariously cut off here at the end. I don't even understand. Yeah, that's not how it's actually supposed to be because it's on this book and it's not as bad as on that one. Anyways, and Silver Shadows. I don't even know what this is about. It follows one of the characters. Like, I don't remember. It was so long ago that I read Bloodlines. It follows one of the characters from Vampire Academy. That's all I know. I don't feel like looking it up right now. Let's be honest. I will stick something in the description or in the comments or something, and I will let you guys know. But I need to get through this shit. Next up is Eldest in the... What the fuck? Aragon. Yes. The Aragon series. The Inheritance Cycle. Yeah, this is the second book. I now have this one, the first one, and I think the 4th one, maybe? What is Aragon about? I'm getting up. I'll find out about Bloodlines. Bloodlines, where are you? Here. I spend all of my time with my children because I literally went around singing, where are you? Like Noah does. And then he goes, dear, with his little finger. Oh, he's so cute. Bloodlines follows Sydney, who's torn from her bed in the middle of the night. She thinks that she's being punished for a complicated alliance with Rose Hathaway, but Jill Dragomir, the sister of Lissa, is in mortal danger. And I think that's a spoiler if I say anything more about anything. So it follows some of the characters and like relatives of characters from Vampire Academy. And I would definitely recommend reading Vampire Academy before you read this because I remember being super, super lost. It started coming back to me because I'd read some of the Vampire Academy books years ago. But if you go into that with no knowledge, you will be lost AF for quite a while. And then Aragon here. One boy, one dragon, a world of adventure. Aragon finds a polished blue stone in the forest. Thinks It's the lucky discovery of a what? A poor farm boy. But then the stone brings a dragon hatchling. Aragon is a person? I thought Aragon was the dragon. What? I remember seeing the movie a long, long time ago. But that's it. Only an ancient sword and the advice of an old storyteller for guidance. Aragon and the fledgling dragon must navigate the dangerous terrain and dark enemies of an empire ruled by a king whose evil knows no bounds. What? Can he take up the mantle of legendary dragon riders? I thought that bitch was Aragon. This is news to me. Anyways, let's move on before my brain fucking explodes with this knowledge. Next up is Sins of the Empire by Brian McClellan. And let me fucking tell you, when I originally got this, I picked it up thinking, yes, this is part of the Powder Mage trilogy because the cover looks exact fucking same. I was sadly mistaken because this is the first book in the Gods of Blood and Power series, which I think is a spin-off. Yeah, set in the world of his wildly popular Powder Mage trilogy. And I haven't finished those books yet, so I actually don't know what this is about. I don't want to know what this one's about. I don't want to spoil it for me. But Powder Mage is fan-fucking-tastic. And where are you? Where are you, bitches? McClellan. There we go. Whoa! Thank fuck that the lock on this rocking chair is engaged, because I would have fallen flat on my ass. With that momentum, that would have rocked it all the way over. I've only read the first one, and I loved it. Like, the tagline is what sold me on this one. The Age of Kings is dead, and I have killed it. That's it. Bloody business overthrowing a king, but amid the chaos, a whispered rumor is spreading. A rumor of broken promise, omens of death, and the gods returning to walk the earth. So fucking good. So good. And then I have Jade Legacy, the third book in the Jade War series by Fonda Lee. I think it's a trilogy. I think this is the last one. Could I tell you what Jade City was about right now? No. I fucking loved it, but I actually don't know what it's about right now because my brain has stopped functioning properly. For centuries, the Honorable Greenbone Warriors have used magical jade to enhance their abilities and defend the island of Kekon from foreign invasion. Now the war is over and a new generation vies for control of Kekon's businessing capital city. No, the word is bustling. I need to take a drink. By you, I mean me. 4 siblings of the powerful Call family must prepare for battle, and the fragile peace between clans is about to break. Fucking beautiful. Beautiful book. Then I have The Defiant by Leslie Livingston, which is the sequel to The Valiant, which is really far away, and I actually don't feel like getting up again. The Valiant, if I recall correctly, is about a girl in the Roman Empire who becomes a gladiator? I remember being pleasantly surprised by it. And then I have a book that I bought brand new, 7 Faceless Saints by M.K. Lobb, who is a Canadian. I think from southwestern Ontario. Yeah, small town in Ontario. And then went to Western. Ah, so she's from not far from me. Love that. Love a local-ish girly. My brain just broke even further. In the city of Ambrasia, also, I am super sorry if I am butchering any words in this whole video, because once again, adult root beer. In the city of Ambrasia, saints and their disciples rule with terrifying and unjust power, playing favorites while the unfavored struggle to survive. That's super shit. Father is murdered at the hands of the military, and Rosanna is willing to do whatever it takes to dismantle the corrupt system. We back it. I'm here for it. Tapping into her powers as a disciple of patience, joining the rebellion, and facing the boy who broke her heart. Kill a bitch. And then we got Damien, the youngest captain in the history of the security. He's expected to be ruthless and strong and serve the saints with unquestioning devotion. I feel like He's going to be a douchebag on the surface, but he's going to be a bean underneath that, and I love it. He has a huge fear of confronting the girl he left behind, which I am assuming is Rosanna. But a murderer stalks their citizens. Ooh, we got a murder mystery! Perfect for anyone who loves their characters morally gray and their fantasy tinged with horror. Sold. I mean, already, obviously, because I bought it. But we are mutuals on Twitter, and I have been following the publication of this for a very long time. So that was an insta-buy for me, let's be honest. And then I have The Revenge of the Dwarves by Marcus Heights, which is part of the Dwarves series, the third book. The Dwarves and the War of the Dwarves were the second ones. I'm pretty sure these were translated from German, if I recall correctly. Yes. Originally published in 2005. Die Rache der Zwerge. Yeah, I don't remember what the first one was about. I remember it being kind of like a more dense and slower fantasy, but I am super, super into that. What is it about, though? Oh my god, I read it so long ago. And my memory, as we have seen, is shit. Where even is this book? Oh, it's over there. It's too far away. I can't reach it from this. But it's about dwarves. That's all I know. I'm going to leave links to Goodreads pages for all of these. So if you are curious past whatever stupid shit I'm saying here, it'll be in the description for you to peruse at your leisure. Leisure. However you feel like saying it. Then I have 3 books in the Iron Druid Chronicle. Yes, Chronicles, by Kevin Hearn. I've got Hammered, Hexed, and that one's gone. But it's actually called Tricked. Tricked ya! It's not gone. Oh my god, I'm so fucking dumb. Any words, I have read the first book in this series. Hounded? You're fucking kidding me. It's tucked in next to the dwarves. But it's so far back that I can't even see it. Yeah, it's on here. Hounded. I don't even know what number these are. Hounded, Hexed, Hammered, and then Tricked, I think, is somewhere in there. I don't fucking know. Oh my god, let's see if I can remember this one. My brother, where is it? Hounded is the first one. He hounded me to read these books because he loved them. And I read the first one and I just never got around to getting the other ones. It's about Atticus, the last of the druids, and he's got to do something. All I remember is that his dog, Oberon, I think was his name, has the ability to speak like telepathically, mind to mind with Atticus. And he is the funniest fucking character. I love him. I'm obsessed with him. But there's the witches. He's the last druid. Were there dryads? Nymphs? Other gods? Various well-known gods, I think? Maybe not? I don't fucking remember. Holy shit. Anyways, I'm gonna move on because my memory is just fucking garbage. And then I have Snow and Poison by Melissa de la Cruz, which was sent to me by Penguin, so thank you so much for that. This is a companion, I believe. Or is it part of a sequel? I did read, which one was it? Cinder and Glass, which I think this is a companion to, but it's just different. I think that like it's a loosely related series with the same, not the same, but like about a retelling. Cinder and Glass was a Cinderella retelling, and this one is a Snow White retelling, as we can see. Known as Snow White, Lady Sophie's led a sheltered life in the mountains of Bavaria until now. Her dad's remarrying, and on the day of his historic wedding, she's making her high society debut, and that is gonna go real fucking wrong. Yep, she meets Prince Philip, heir to the Spanish throne, but they start falling deeply in love, and the King of Spain loses his temper, because why not? His wish is that Philip would marry a princess, and logically what follows is that Sophie has to die. Makes sense to me. The math is mathing. Yep. She's trying to survive, so she seeks refuge in the home of 7 orphans, the counsel of a witch, and the safety of her blade. Can she do right by her home and honor her heart's desire, or does a bitch have to start killing everybody because they want to kill her? Only time will tell. Then I have Bloodmarked, the sequel to Legendborn. I totally forgot what that was called, by Tracy Dion, which is a King Arthur retelling, if I recall correctly. And I don't know how much I can say about the first one without spoiling anything. Are you close? Can I get you? Oh no, I put it under the retellings. It's all the way over there. Oh yeah, that's real far. I remember a little bit more about Legendborn than the other first books in series that I have here, but I don't know how much I can say without spoiling anything. But it's a King Arthur retelling. And I know I can say that without spoiling anything. I'm going to leave the link in the description. That is the safest thing. And then I have this fucking thing that I have no idea what it's even about. Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell by Susanna Clarke. I went through a 2 or 3 week period where every single day I saw somebody recommending this fucking book. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to try it. I'm gonna look at the description and see. What I wasn't expecting was for it to be giant. This fucking thing is like 800 pages long, which I'm very into. I love long books, but I wasn't expecting it. 782 pages. Centuries ago, when magic still existed in England, love that. The greatest magician of all time was the Raven King, a human child brought up by fairies. Now at the beginning of the 19th century, he is barely more than a legend, in England with its mad king and its dashing poets no longer believes in practical magic. They went wrong. They truly did. My fucking battery died because despite me saying I'm not going to talk too much about these bitches, I talk too much about these bitches. Mr. Norrell meets Jonathan Strange, a magician. Maybe they become friends first. I don't know, but huge rivalry. And then it all goes to shit for 800 pages. Next up, I have The Skyweaver by Kristen Ciccarelli, a companion to The Last Namsara, which I don't fucking remember what it's about, but dragons. It's all I remember. Next up, the internet made me buy this one. The Atlas 6 by Olivia Blake. Olivia. I don't know, I had a few more sips of my root beer. So I don't know what words are. I actually have no idea what this fucking book is about, but everybody wouldn't shut the fuck up about it. So here we are. I got it. I'm gonna read it. And then I have 4 more Animorphs books. The Forgotten, The Reunion. That was a stupid way to do that. What the fuck is going on here? The Journey and The Hidden. Books number 11, 30, 39, and 42. That's actually not. No, and I got 2 more. I also have 2 more. Books 1 and 5. The Predator and the Invasion. About a bunch of kids who come across an alien and they get the alien powers to morph into animals. Anamorph. It works. And then my second last one, The Stardust Thief by Chelsea Abdullah. Another one that I actually have no idea what this is about, but I saw people raving about it on the interwebs, and I was like, I'm easily influenced. Let's buy it. Also, the cover is very, very pretty. That was a big reason too. The cover is very pretty. And then I have There Goes the Neighborhood by Jade Adia. This one was kindly sent to me by Disney Hyperion, so thank you so much for that. I just love this cover. I'm obsessed with it. This one follows Rhea. Couldn't tell you. Whose neighborhood is fading away because of gentrification. So her and her friends decide to come up with a fake gang to make the city, or the town, to seem like it's, the neighborhood is the word I'm looking for, to seem like it's a bad neighborhood, to stop rich white people from moving in. Cell phones and a bag of firecrackers. They manipulate social media into creating the illusion of gang violence. No one, all she wanted to do was protect her community, her friends, herself. No one was supposed to get hurt. No one was supposed to die. So clearly somebody dies, and this takes a huge fucking turn, and it gets heavy. I'm gonna have to wait to read that until I am 100% emotionally stable. So that'll be just after the 1st of Never. Because I am not emotionally stable. I keep popping out children, which messes with my hormones. So, but that is it. That brings us to the end of this book haul in almost the end of my drink. Let me know down below in the comments. What? Didn't think this one through. What your most anticipated read is that you've got so far this year. Which one here is it? Is Bloodmarked? Maybe? Because I'm super fucking into that. The Jasad Air? The Shadow Sister? I don't know. Oh. Dragonfall. The one with the dragons. That's gotta be it. I love dragons so much. Have I written anything with dragons though? No. Why? Because I'm an idiot. I'm a dumb bitch. It's fine. Let me know. What? No, I already said that. Or if that's just too much, or you don't have a lot of time, or you just don't really feel like writing a comment, drop some hearts down below in the description. No. God. The comments. Preferably a purple heart, because that's my favorite color. As always, to stay updated with my current reads and how I'm feeling about them, how I feel about any of these when I get to them, you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Goodreads, TikTok, and Storygraph, but the last two I rarely update. I will sit down and work on that one day. Not today. All at Zoe's All Booked, which I will leave linked down below in the description box. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share the video to let other people join in on the madness, the chaos, the shit show. I hope you all have a wonderful day and get at least a little bit of uninterrupted reading time. I love you awesome nerds, and I will see you in the next one, which will be absolutely as chaotic. As always, it's part of the brand now. It really is.